few weeks ago I made a video about how the originals use their 3 offensive statue players. When I did that, a buddy of mine from the team named Cold77 reached out to me. Cold's one of the co-leaders at the originals. He speaks English and he's really helped me along there and been kind of a mentor to me. He said, "Hey man, I just saw your video. I have this really cool replay that fits in really well with it. It's something I did a month or two ago. You should check it out." So I said, "Absolutely, let me see what it is." So Cold is a 3 offensive statue player. He's been playing with 7 Power Stone Chants for like 18 months or something absolutely insane, preparing for a leaderboard push. And he's actually taught me a lot about just how far you can go in operations with just these statues, so you guys really will enjoy this video of him. He has 74 starting GBE, and he's going to try to attack this base here. You see him farm the power cell right up front. He needs his GBE is so tight that it really needs to be as efficient as possible. You can see him deploy all his troops. I was actually surprised to see him going for such a long walk. Normally, on bases like this, the three offensive statue guys will be clearing the beach, trying to make it easier for the next guy. You see the smoke here to make sure his Zukas don't get in range of those shock launchers, and once that power cell goes down, he flares directly to his location. Now all you Zuka players know just how scary that can be, flaring directly where you want to go if that's not a direct 45 or 90 degree angle. You can see him flaring against the wall to keep his Zukas as close as possible, and look how tight they're walking, and look at that smoke spacing. In between machine guns and everything, he's just making it as tight as humanly possible. He needs to conserve as much GBE as he can. Normally you'll see people flare up against the right wall or something like that, kind of flare down towards the beach and then reflare again. It's just really cool to see him go for a direct flare like that. You see this huge smoke gap here because there's no splash damage right around him that will be able to target the Zukas in that radius. The shock launchers and the mortars all turn, but they don't have enough time to actually lock on. You can see once he gets in that path that he wants, it's a 90 degree angle now, he can flare to the location he wants to park his troops. See, there's a shock mine and a regular mine here. He has troop health, so he knew he could tank that one mine, and the shock mine, he threw his smoke late enough that it'll wear off before the smoke wears off. He made it to this location with just enough GBE, I believe, for 1 shock, which was really impressive. He made it so efficiently with so few smokes, and I was really impressed. I saw this and I thought, holy cow, he's going to clear out that back area for the next guy to come hit. So he smoke wears off, he shocks that shock launcher with absolute precision, hits some boom cannons in the same radius, and he starts clearing out that back area. You can see he's completely out of gunboat energy after that shock. He farms up just enough for a critter box to clear that mine so that his troops don't hit it if they fan out a bit. The boom cannons are starting to put in work on his Zukas, but he just has so many, and he's cleared out everything that can touch them except the boom cannons. He's really doing a great job of clearing out this wall. And once he farms up enough, you can see right there, he threw another critter box to distract that sniper tower. The sniper is going to be what can do the most damage because it fires so much more quickly than boom cannons. And the snipers at this high of an ice level will one-shot Zukas all the time. Once he gets there, he flares over because he needs to take out all 5 of those boom cannons if he wants a completely empty pocket. The critters do a perfect job distracting just long enough that sniper tower only gets off 2 shots, and he has enough GBE saved up for 1 more shock. And at this point I realize, holy crap, he's not just going for a clearing attack, he's trying to clear everything and start working on the core. So he clears both boom cannons, and he has a full pocket to work with just his 74 starting GBE, 32% troop damage, and he has a full pocket with 50 seconds left on the clock, and he is going to be able to solo this base unboosted with just 3 offensive statues. This absolutely blew my mind. It was one of the most precise, technical, awesome hits I've ever seen. I've seen this attack done a lot, and it really only worked for him because of the way that it was positioned. There was only one splash damage defense in range of that back area, but nevertheless, it was an insane hit. So great job, Buddy Cold. I look forward to seeing more from you, man. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy this. I'll see you again next time. Until then, happy booming.